There, I'm your holistic czar, bringing you foods to eat and look fabulous at any age. And I have 5 foods that I want to introduce you to today. One is apple cider vinegar. It is good for your digestion, your pH balance, and your gut flora. Apple cider vinegar is loaded with potassium and malic acid, which is good to help your body. It's good for weight loss and so many different things. But I'll just mention those right now because I don't want this video to be too long. And we have, how can you get this apple cider vinegar into your diet? You can use, make salad dressing, make your own salad dressing. And where it calls for vinegar, instead of using that white distilled vinegar, you can use the apple cider vinegar. Okay? And I also like to use the apple cider vinegar as a lemonade, where your recipe that calls for a lemonade, you replace the lemons with the apple cider vinegar, and you replace the sugar with, or the sweetener, I'll say, because some people may not use sugar, so you can replace the sweetener with a natural-based raw honey loaded with enzymes. And that right there is excellent for your digestive system. And then we have cabbage. Cabbage is good for ulcers. I don't know how many people know that, but cabbage, the vitamin U in cabbage is really great for ulcers internally as well as externally. Cabbage is good for cancer, and if you, it's a cruciferous vegetable, making it good for cancer. It has loaded with sulfur, and it's good for your skin, it's good for your hair, and it's good for your gut flora. How can you incorporate cabbage? You don't always want to can have it cooked. You can have it raw, as in coleslaw, or you can have it fermented, as in sauerkraut. Not the sauerkraut in the jar that's loaded with all sorts of other chemicals and soured using chemicals. You want to make your own. It takes about 7 days. There are a lot of recipes on the internet that calls for making your own sauerkraut, but I like the recipe that calls for using sea salt and cabbage and water. Plain, simple, 7 days you have your sauerkraut. It is teeming and loaded with the probiotics. So you have natural homeostatic organisms in there, which is just very good for your gut flora. And then we have the garlic, which is loaded with sulfur, great for the hair, skin, and nails. It's good to lower cholesterol, sugar, or diabetes, and high blood pressure. It's good for your circulation. Now garlic, just simple. Cut it up, put it in your salad. If you don't like the smell, and if it doesn't smell nicely coming through your pores, then you can use the encapsulated aged garlic, which is good for you as well. So you can do it that way, or you can, put it on your pizza. You can put it in your juice or your smoothie. You can get that garlic in. Nutritional yeast flakes, that's another substance that's good for you to help you look fabulous at any age. Now, nutritional yeast, it has a plethora of good stuff in it for you, good for you stuff. It has the B vitamins, it has amino acid, it has minerals, and it is great for the hair, skin, and nails, a good source of protein. Nutritional yeast, it's flaky or powdery. I like the flaky type. It's just a better consistency for me. You can get it into your gut or your body by sprinkling it on your popcorn that you make yourself. You can put it in sauces and beans and vegetables, sprinkle it on your vegetables. Oh, I just love the taste of nutritional yeast. It has a cheesy-like taste, and it just makes everything that you put it in taste good. Instead of putting ham, hock, and beans and greens, put nutritional yeast, and the flavor is just awesome. And last but not least, we have seaweed. There's nori, there's dulse, there's kelp. There are other seaweeds, but these are the 3 that I use the most. Now, the dulse and the kelp you can get in flakes, or you can get granulated, or you can get in powders. And the nori comes in flat sheets that you usually use for making seaweed or sushi. And the nori, now I found another way that I like it, which is very crispy, and it comes in a small little package, and it's well seasoned, and it's very crunchy, but it looks like it feels like you're eating air because it's so light, so you wind up eating all 10 sheets. It's about a 3x4 little sheet, and it comes in a pack. But anyway, it's good. It's loaded with nutrients. Seaweed loaded with very, very high in minerals, especially iodine. So you want to make sure that's a good way to get your seaweed in instead of kelp may feel or smell a little bit fishy, so you may not really like kelp, but kelp is good in capsules for the thyroid. Okay? These are the 5 food items that you can eat to help you look fabulous at any age. And this is Dr. Kalu, your holistic czar. For more information, you can go to letslivehealthwise.com, which is my blog. You can read more on this post and other posts from the past.